Oh, okay. Let's see. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's definitely fingernail polish time. Girl, I'm gonna tell y'all, I have been doing manual labor. I have. I've been doing manual labor, and my shoulder that I had surgery on, repair. I called it a rotor repair, a rotary cuff repair on my right shoulder, and I'm right-handed. And then my arthritis is more so on this hand. It's on this one too, but this hand's showing out. Oh my goodness. But I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have without having to take pain. I don't take what is it, ibuprofen and Motrin and Aleve. I don't take those things. I eat edibles. I sure do. So anyway, um, what I want to talk about right now. I want to do some skin tones because I do feel like I want to before because I'm gonna have to let the doctor know that steroid shot is not working because now I'm having pain. I don't know if it's because I'm doing something now that my arthritis doctor doesn't know that I color and paint or whatever. I ain't gonna tell her. I'm just be like, no, it ain't working because I'm gonna still color. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna still color. So whatever I have to do. So I might have to have some surgery on it or whatever. But I'm gonna try to get my coloring in. Now I do use uh, a a pain cream. I think it's called Voltron. That stuff does work. I do, but I keep forgetting to put it on, and then next thing you know, I have a issue. So I'm going to color two pages at the same time. Okay. I am. I'm going to pull out. I'm not going to use my Prismas this time. If I feel like I need to, I will. Prismas I like because you can mush them. You can mush them and blend them very, very well. And pencil selections are everybody's. It depends on what you like and what you can do. I don't want y'all to be keep getting on here battling because I know I'm a battle for whatever I like. But I do like. I did use the polychromos on that page in the window gourd, and it worked really nicely for me. So I'm just basically, I think it's kind of cute that we're all kind of like, oh, you team Polly, you team Prisma, you team. It's all good, y'all. Just we team Crayon. I mean Crayola. We can all do whatever, and then definitely do what you can do in your own budget, your own pocketbook. Nobody can tell you what pencils you should have and what skill set you should be using. A lot of great artists they use Crayolas. A lot of bad artists and colorists use Karen Dash. Okay, it's all about preference, girl. But I have what I have, and so I'm actually flipping. I'm not flipping to show you anything. I'm just flipping to see which ones I want to try now because I did get. I like to buy low and slow. I do have full set syndrome, but my pocketbook is like, girl, if you don't sit your down, no. So we're not gonna do that whole. I got to have the whole 95,000. Girl, you better sit your butt down with your 12 or your 24, or if you lucky, your 36. Okay, she's a brick house. Yeah, no, I'm fine with my little bitty selections, and then I can learn what I can have, and then I can blend them, and I can make my pages unique. Okay, enough preaching to the choir. Y'all don't even care about me anyway, so whatever. I don't know why I said that. Why that sounded like some mean stuff. Okay, so these are the chroma flows, which I like. I have the 72 set. I think they have an additional set that you can get for 28. I haven't got that yet, but I will because I do like these pencils a lot. And when I came out with not came out, when I was talking about the 12 chroma flows I had, y'all know they're like, don't listen to View. She just crazy. She don't even know. Now look at y'all. I told y'all, I said chroma flow gonna be the new thing. This was like 3, 4 years ago. But anyway, it is what it is. Now, these are the ink tints. I am still trying to learn how to use these well. I am so glad I did not spend all of that money for all of these pencils because if you don't feel comfortable using these ink tints, it's a waste of money. Get you a set of 12 and practice, okay? Or get another brand of water. But no, these are different. These are not like watercolors. They permanent. They are they are everything. I started out with a set of 12, and then I went and bought a set of 36. But in the meantime, I was going to art stores buying 2 or 3 of them at a time. So I ended up I still don't have over 50 of them. And that's fine. And then I passed on the pencils to other people so that they could try them also. But the color yellow definitely, y'all know how I always do my yellows. I'm very disrespectful to my yellows because I love them, but we're not using. Why do I get on here and my voice starts going crazy? We're not using the yellows. The graphitins are the same as the ink tints to me, except for these are different kind of muted colors. Roofs, ground, caves, rocks. Hold on, let me drink some of this water here. Caves and rocks. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Do I need a? Oh, I don't feel like getting up. I need a piece of candy or a cough drop. So yeah, so these are on this side because they are basically the same and they are permanent. So they're not going anywhere. And I mean permanent meaning that once they dry, that's it. You got a limited time of blending, and you know it is what it is. The dirt went metallic ones, which suck. They have a better version of it, but I bought these at the art store, and these were crap. And I wanted to trade them in. They were like, no. So that store almost lost my business. But I should have done more before buying them. But I knew these were like $60 or something like that, and I got them for like 20. So I figured, oh, that's good. But sometimes when they have stuff on sale, that means that's old product. So when you're in the stores and you see stuff on sale, that's like, how is that price? Google it. If I'd have Googled it, I would have not bought these because I would have seen all the bad reviews about it. But we're going to keep it moving. And these are some Derwent watercolors, pencils. Now, these are fine, but they're kind of in the same category. For these, they're just not powerful enough, but I use these just as regular pencils. I do, or if I want a little bit of watercolor. So these I was gifted and these I bought. So anyway, so I have these on the same sleeve because because I like these are powerful and these are like, you know, but they're fine. I think Derwent makes good pencils, period. They're really good quality pencils. Now, these are the ChromaFlows. Girl. And they came out with these crumb flows. Everybody was mad. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, they supposed to be like Prismacolors, and they this and that." I don't know. I think they're a combination of both of them, but they are a different pencil. They are thinner and they're slick. Yeah, and they're slick. And if you keep putting pressure on them, they will break. So the point of break. Oh my goodness, I can't stand my voice. Let me get some candy, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a piece of candy. I gotta get up, go across the room. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what I have in my little. You know how you have a little thing in your purse? Look, I got little candy stuff in here. What do I have? I got some Werther's original, some Altoids, some these are sugar-free Jolly Ranchers. What else I have in here? I have some cough drops. I might have eaten all those. And then I have some peppermints. Child, but we gonna suck on one of these little. Well, we're not gonna make it loud. We're not gonna suck like we smacking. Okay, we're just gonna use one of these sugar-free zero Jolly Rancher. Shout out to Jolly Ranchers. I get them at the CVS with my extra buck rewards. Okay, y'all. If I sound too loud, Let me know. I just got to get it wet and everything, and then I put it in the corner, and I can keep on going. Now these are nice. These are the Derwent Light Fast pencils. Mm, mm-mm. I'm gonna have to take it out because that was getting real good. I was getting ready to suck and slop and girl. So these are the Derwent Light Fast, and I do like these. I got the 12 set, and I tried them, and they first of all they're just really a nice pencil. They're thicker. The wood feels good. This is special wood that they make with these pencils, and they give you a little indication of the color there, and then they sharpen nicely. They don't break at all. Not these thick pencils. Girl, they're nice. And then I got the because I'm gonna try a little bit of each one before I actually go ahead and sell a kidney or a lung to buy another set or a bigger set. The Karron Dash Luminous, and I got the portrait set. So I'm going to definitely try these with the 2 pages I have. So that's the portrait set, which means that all of these colors you should be able to do any type of skin tone. I'm not good at all that, but I'm practicing. So these are the Derwent drawing pencils. They have a set. I think it's a set of 24. I got the 6, girl, and that was enough. I think that was like $25 or something like that, girl. I was like, "Ugh." Then I got the these I actually like. These are kind of playful kind of pencils. Oh, these are Karen Dash Pablos. They frisky. They're colorful. They're bright. They're easy to use. They got the shape on there because I like them little octagon or hectagon or whatever. I like that. A lot of people don't like that, but I like them. But I got the little set of 12. So that's 12, 6, 12, 24, just to try them out. And then I've got the Derwent Color Soft. Now, this is color spelled with the U. These I really like. Girl, and why the pencil set that I like are like $200 for the whole set? Girl, no ma'am, I can't do that right now. But I do want to buy one set, and I'm leaning towards just getting a whole set of Prismas, like the whole first time opening up a whole brand new set of Prism colors. Yes, 150, girl, but no, I got to think reality. But anyway, and then the Holbeins. Girl, now the Holbeins is everything. Y'all know the yellow is down. Okay. Somebody came in here and used my yellow. It wasn't me. I don't know who did it. Cause I don't even like yellow. Girl, that's a lie. You the lies you tell. Anyways, these are really nice. Now I may get they got a set of 12. And I think the set of 12 is like $50. So I'm I may do what I may do like every month, maybe get one of each one or two of each one or something like that. Cause I don't know, but I do want to get a whole set of one of these. So I got to practice with them. I know what I like. These, girl, girl, you gotta wait. I might have to try to find a husband so I can get some. I ain't trying to put a lien on anything to get any pencils. Definitely don't shop outside your budget. But I think this is a nice set that I have, and I got them at various times. That's like my Prismacolors started out with 12, and then I went to thrift stores and stuff like that. So, and I think you can get some of these pencils like when estate sales, when people die, they sell, art supplies and stuff because people don't know what to do with them. And then Facebook Marketplace. I'm not a Facebook person, but people send me the links and I can't open up if y'all send me from something from Facebook, I can't open it up because I don't do Facebook. So then I have to find some kind of way to get it open so I can see what it is. But yeah, Facebook is the devil. I do not do Facebook. I cannot. So we're gonna start out with these two. I think somebody's saying something. Let me see who's saying something. Who is over here? Hold on, I gotta move this thing. Who is this? Who is this? Hey T Danielle, how you doing? Hey Coloring with Taylor Made, how you doing? Hey y'all. Hey. So so let me get started with this and see what can I do with this? What do I have me close that up? Let's see. I only feel like doing portraits certain times. Sometimes I don't want to, or sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't mind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started with mm, 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 mm. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull out these colors over here with the light fast. Um, the colors, I'm going to definitely pull out black, natural brown, brown, ochre. I keep saying the name wrong. And what is this color? Oh Lord. Oh, I can't wait to get this cataract surgery. Oh, sandal tone. I don't even know what that is. And then we'll do a little yellow ochre. Okay, we're gonna pull those out. Let's just pull all of these out. We're just gonna pull all 12 of these out because these are really nice pencils. The Light Fast, baby, they are everything. But they're like for the whole set, it's like I don't know, $200. So I'm basically trying to test out which set do I want to get. But anyway, so they all look to be equally sharpened. But I always like a nice little fresh little zips. So I want. Let me see. Hmm. I know it. I know I'm over here kind of playing around, but we're gonna go with natural brown. We're gonna go with her first. I'm coloring both of them at the same time. Now, Christine Karron gives you indication of where the shading should be, and so basically, as long as you go light, you'll be okay. And all I'm doing right now is just I'm putting a little layer of this natural brown where she already has it shaded. Now, I'm not going over her whole face with the brown that I want her to be, or even the lighter part, because I'm gonna come in with a lighter brown and I'm gonna put it over this that I'm putting the shaded part, and I'm gonna tell you it makes a difference. Well, view, what the heck are you talking about, girl? Don't even worry about it. I'm telling you, I've done some of her pages already, and it's so light of the color that I'm putting down. But when I put the other skin tone down, the base skin tone, it picks it up and it helps shade it. Just go very, very light. It's just like when I do the black. And you don't need that much. Don't even look like I'm doing anything. Can y'all see? I don't even y'all can see. Y'all, I'm not an expert, y'all. I'm not. I'm just telling you what I do. When I feel like I want to do something really nice, this is what I do. And because the shaded area is the shaded area from the printing of the book. And I did learn this concept from Miss Dee Dee Wellingham. So it's not when you put pencils on top, it's not going to blend because it's ink and it's dry. It's not going to blend. So you got to kind of like coat it a little bit with something. So when you put other colors on top, it will shade the darkness in there. It'll shade, like if you put a lighter color on top of this that I put with pencils, it will add to that color and make it look shaded. But if you just go in here with the color that you want her to be the skin tone, it's not going to work because it's printed paper and ink that's already dried and printed. It's not going to shade with your pencils the color that you want. So anyway, I don't. And that's when you end up putting too much down, and because then you have her looking real light, and you don't want. You don't want it to be already the same color that you want her to be. You got to work step up your coloring. And I'm just coming out with this from what I have already known that I do, but my mistakes. Because sometimes I'll start coloring and thinking that the color that's on the page I can blend that. You can't blend what's already there. That sounds dumb. You got to put something down there. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know if it sounds well, it does sound dumb. After you think about it, if you really realize it, you're like, well, that was dumb of me. I hate when I say that about myself sometimes, but I do come up with dumb stuff. But you have to put some color down so that you can blend it. You can't blend from ink paper. You can't. So, and like I said, all you need is a little bit, just a little bit. And I'm just working on her body. I'm not gonna. 'Cause it's the same with everything else. It's not just skin tone. Now, most Kirsten Karen pictures, I was checking the prices. They're like $4 or $5. She's a professional artist. Okay, this is none of that AI bull crap. Okay, this is a professional artist, and I want to put respect on her artwork, even though I have to pay for it, and it's $4 or $5 a sheet. Sometimes she has a sale. You might get a page for $2 and some change, but she is up in the higher range. She's got a new page out, which I think I'll order and download. But yeah, this is a professional artist, and so I feel like when I do this, I feel like I'm learning how she drew this, and so it adds to my skill set. I can't learn too much using AI pictures. Those AI things, because somebody had to use a. Oh, here we go. Let me put my candy back in. Uh-oh, I put my pencil set on top of my candy. Child, 5-second rule. I'm putting it back in my mouth. Let me stop talking. So we got her down. Okay, I'm not gonna smack y'all. See, I got some skin tone sets. Uh-oh. Why am I holding? Girl, these things roll. They roll. You can't let them go. There's some Prismacolor skin tone sets. Some Black Widow skin tone sets with the colors so you can blend them together. Who is this? Oh, my Helsinki Linkies. That's a little light. I feel like I want to buzz it. This was the one I was using. Oh no, this is violet. Mm-mm. I think I'm gonna start out with this one. What is this? The brown ochre, whatever. Now I'm just gonna lightly put this all around her and blend it in with the color that I just put down. Excuse me. So I can see where she is and not color something I don't need to color because she's got jewelry on. And I'm doing it so light. I'm leaning it to the side, doing it so light. I created some harsh lines right there. I didn't mean to, but you can fix everything by going in a different angle. Okay. I don't feel like now. Some people don't think you should be using electric pencil sharpeners on your good pencil. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I kind of believe that too, but I can't waste my energy of turning a pencil in a handheld one right now. It's my hands are hurting. And I'm just finding out where her colors, where her complexion is, and where her shapes are, and just putting some over the brown part that I shaded over. And it takes a couple times before you can actually see the color come out, but just don't press real hard. And it makes a difference when you have good paper. Like I don't like those books that I get that have the faces on here and they look okay, but the paper is not of an acceptable quality. I hate cheap paper. It makes my fingers feel weird. Or I think it's called something when you touch stuff and the feel of it, the texture, you feel weird with it. It's very uncomfortable. So I can't color in cheap with cheap paper. Mm-mm, like I just cannot. I turned that and now I can see some lines, but it's okay. I stopped before I kept going. And then I turned it a different way and trying to mitigate those lines that I just put on here. But it's so light, it's okay. If you do it heavy and dark and put those lines on there, you can't get rid of them. Hold on, let me see. Let me get this on here. Can y'all see those colors? I think I can see them a little bit. Let me make this. Oh yeah, I can see that night. I'm looking at it on my screen, on my big screen. And let me see. Okay. All right. I want to put some music on so I can really get into my zone and work faster. Let's see. Hmm. Excuse me. I'm gonna come back in with this natural brown, and I'm gonna definitely lean this pencil to the side. I'm gonna put some more color down on the shaded part that Miss Karen Dash put down. I'm not Karen Dash, Miss Christine Karen. This light. Ooh, did I smack? Oh, I sure did. I smack my candy. Only because I want to keep the shaded area. And then put some more color down, so when I put some more colors down, that it'll have something to blend with. Don't push it down in the paper, the pencil down, because you're going to take the layers of the paper down. You're just putting color on top of the paper, and then you can all mush them together and blend them together. That's a little harsh right there. I didn't mean to go that high. And then a little dark right there. That's her little neck. And then I'm doing the same thing I did when I started in the first. Now I gotta go lighter because I don't want to make this too. I don't want to F it up. So I probably will get off of here after I put another layer down. Because if you do too much at the same time, I think you need to go walk away and let it marinate. I want this page to look nice. I spent $5 for this page. Well, when it first came out, I think it might be cheaper now. And I know I can print it again, but every time I print it, I color it again. And this is maybe the third time I've colored this one. I haven't shown y'all when I keep coloring it because I'm actually practicing. So okay, so that's add. I just added some more dark in the shaded part that she put on here. Now I do realize her arms are right here. I'm gonna deal with those later because when I colored it before, I was kind of keeping it the same, but I want this, it's a little sleeve, and I want that whole thing to still shine through. So after I finish those whole skin tones, then I'll come back in and do that part because it's sheer. I learned that from one of the times that I was doing it. Now this set doesn't really give me everything that I need because I would like some more browns, but I should be able to use some of these other colors. Now I haven't done the blue. I don't even know what that is. What is that going to do? Hold on, let me see, y'all. We're not putting blue on everything. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue on this shaded area. Let's see what we get. I mean, like when I say little, like very little. And then I'm gonna come back through with some of the brown color. And I'm just putting it on her face, really. Some blue there. I don't know what it's gonna do though. I've seen people do it. They put blue and purple and stuff when they do faces. Who's gonna put a little blue? When they're shading. So we added a little bit there. I'm just gonna do. I don't even think y'all can see that. Y'all don't really need to see that. But anyway, I put some blue down there, girl. I sure did. Put a little golden something. Yellow ochre. I'm gonna do her little highlights with this before I put down another layer of the other color. And up her nose, I don't know. I'm gonna go with what she has down here. That's highlighted. That's highlighted. That is a little bit there. A little bit there. Very little. Right on here on her hands. So little you can't even see it. That's Now this is where I feel like I want to bring the Prismacolor in because Prismacolor smishes. Let me put the same color down and bring all of these together. Go real lightly. This is gonna be her whole base. So I gotta make sure I color everything. Look, I missed her ears. Y'all let me forget her ear. But her ears can be fixed. She's got earrings on. So. I'll even go over her lips just so I won't have a circle of a different color. You want to keep everything even. I'm gonna give her some lipstick and everything. And I can even go over the jewelry also because I'm gonna bling the jewelry out with some gel pens. So the more you keep everything even, it'll make it look nice where you want those, it won't make it look weird. I don't even know how to feel like I want to describe what it won't do. But sometimes when you color stuff and you try to color around stuff, it leaves a line around it. It doesn't make it even. But if you really realize what you want to use, like I'm going to bling out her jewelry, so I can actually just put her skin tone over that, and then what I'm going to use is going to be something that's okay to cover over the skin. So I'm babysitting my little baby cousins, y'all. So their parents can go out. But I don't let my the baby cousins get on camera or you can hear them. I mute them. They're gonna get ready to be babysitting themselves. The little one is getting really big, really, I mean, really smart. I set up another space for them to do whatever. So it's daytime, so they don't have to be worried about going to sleep or not. Just ordered some pizzas. So anyway, that's like starting it, and let me see. I was gonna start her too, but it's 43 minutes. I don't know if I can do both of them because I got stuff to do. Yeah, she looking light skin. She's gonna turn into a dark skin, a darker skin, a more melanated skin. But you gotta put down the skin tone first. Taylor, what I found out, like, you can't make them dark right away. You got to build up the darkness because if you just throw down dark right in the beginning, sometimes there's no turning back. I would have done a darker one, but with this set that I'm, excuse me, this set right here, I'm limited in colors, and this one was not a portrait set. Excuse me. So I'm working with what I have, but I'm going to also, now I got the hiccups. I'm going to also add in. I'm gonna try to make it because you should be able to have a basic set and still do skin tone. So I'm trying to work it. And what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I'm gonna make her a nice melanated color. That's what I'm trying to do. But you gotta go low and slow. Yeah, she is cute. I don't want to make all my ladies light skin. No, because they'll be calling me a colorist. So let's try something. Let's try. Y'all know I always do black, but you got to be very, very careful with black because you can't go back. Once you go black, you can't go back. We're just gonna go right in her corners here. I think I'm gonna have to come up with another pencil set to come up in here to give her that. See, like if I had my markers, the markers would give me everything. But now I haven't put markers over pencil. I've always started out with markers because I do want her to be a nice chocolate golden color. And I'm really just kind of like putting this down just so I can see what's going on, you know, in her skin tone. Right. I'm glad you got that. See, I am a colorist. Hmm. But a lot of people, when you say that, they're thinking you're being they get racism confused with colorism. Like when Kim says she's a colorist, she is a colorist. I'm a colorist too. But you know how we be mixing up stuff. A lot of people think colorist meaning racial. Now I'm gonna have to look and see what other brown that I could put down. All right, I think that's it. Okay. I want her to be darker skin tone, and I haven't gotten as good to make her like that right away. So I'm gonna try with this one, but see how this one already has darkness there. Oh, shit. Y'all hear you hear these birds? Oh, boy. So I'm gonna pick. I know I should be able to use this, but I haven't gotten as good. Let me see. What is this one? This is a natural brown. It's natural brown. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one, and I'm gonna go a little bit darker. But you see, I printed this on a darker shade because Miss Karron gives you two different versions: the lighter grayscale and the darker grayscale. This one was printed, I think, with the lighter grayscale. So this one will be printed with the darker grayscale. So I'm gonna use the same pencils. I'm gonna try to use the same pencils. And because this grayscale is darker, I'm just gonna go darker. And I'm gonna apply the same technique that I did with the other one. But darker doesn't mean I still have to press it down hard. I'm just shading it in. shading the shaded in area that's already dark. I'm not being as gentle. We'll see what comes out. We'll see how this works out. And because this is just the ink on the paper, this is not my shading. This is the printer's shading. So I have to put some color down. So when I put my other colors down, it'll have something to blend to. It can't blend into printed ink. So, and all I'm doing is putting some color down where Miss Christina Karron has already put it down. And if I feel like I want to go over a little bit, I can. Because that's what's going to happen when I blend the other lighter shade. So I'm going to try to remember the other colors that I put down. Keep it the same. But we'll see what happens. And this is shaded right here because her necklace against her skin provides a shaded area. So that can be darker. Even her outfit provides a shaded area there. And then this, the sleeve. Okay. Now, I normally, hold on. Let me do my black, because I do the black. That black. Yeah, I do the black. Do not forget her ear. I do the black, so I know when I blend it, I'll have that darkness there. Okay. I'm not gonna put the black around her edges. Let me see. Some black around here. Oh wait, hold on. Somebody fell. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Sound like somebody fell. Hold on. Nobody fell. It sounded like somebody fell. Something, girl. By the time I got up and started walking down, everything looked like it's fine. Why kids look like they ain't do nothing? They sitting there like, and I'm looking around. They act like they didn't do anything. Okay, I know they did something. Something fell. I'll find out when they leave. I said, what happened? Nothing. Okay. I think something fell, but they must have took care of it. I don't know what happened. But I did hear a thump. So now I'm gonna come in here with this color here, this brown. Whatever. It's gonna. I think they might have slammed the door. I don't know. It just sounded like something fell over. See, I don't even really like this color to make her browner, but I can work with it. I might have to pull another set up. But definitely go in circles, back around. Yeah, she looks like she's getting ready to be melanated. I mean, light skin. She's gonna be a dark skin. See, with Prismacolors, you can just do this so easy, but these other pencils, you have to layer them. And there's nothing wrong with layering. But let me put this over here. I got these puzzle pieces down here, and that's not providing a nice surface either. Yeah, I gotta make her different. Gotta add at least I'm evening her out and like adding the black into over here. I don't even know how to use my big word. I think I'm gonna stop with this color and find another color. See, Prismacolors just do this for me. This is, I have to layer this. I don't want to press down too much on the paper. This is too much work to be layering. But I still like the pencils though. Don't get me wrong. I think that this paper for me, I need a different type of paper for this. But I can still work it. And then you know what I do? I get frustrated and then I stop. And that's what the layering process. You can't stop. You got to keep going. And that's when you see how bubble stuff looks so good? Now, these puzzle pieces that I had down on here did not help this situation because they added a little bit of granulation, whatever. I'm not going to go too much into her face. I don't want to only color light skin ladies. I want to color melanated. I have colored some darker complexion. But I have to practice. So this is where you have to have more colors. Those birds are fighting out there. Oh. You gotta keep moving, don't stop. Somebody coughing. Hold on, y'all. Mm. I'm gonna tell you, allergies run in your family. If you have them, your cousins have them, because y'all are related. Uh, and I was out there blowing leaves. I got a leaf blower and stuff, because y'all know the day laborers that we used to have, girl, they can't find them like we can anymore since Trump came in office. You know what I mean? So you have to do stuff on your own. And then this is the time, if you are a minority worker and you want to start a business, try to get you a lawnmower, get you a roofing situation or something. This is the time to reclaim uh, manual labor and start your own business, roofing, painting, all of that. Because the people that we have been using for years, they are, a lot of them, y'all know I didn't have to say what it is I wanted to say. Y'all don't even worry. So we're gonna have to start doing doing it our own stuff. But this is a good time to start businesses and stuff, trades, blue collar workers. That's what we got to do. Hey, I feel like I want to switch up to the Prisma colors because I got so many nice browns in there. Let me put this layer down and then I'll switch up. Oh, see, now her nose looks not, that nose looks okay. Oh, I came down with the right angle. Look, I came from her eyebrow down to the the tip of her nose and stop. Yes, I like that nose. And so you just have to even it up, but just don't press it down. So when you put some more colors on there, and when you do finally decide to burnish it or blend it, you won't have wore the paper out where it won't give you any more color. Because you know some you can only put so many colors layers on top of certain things. So that's why you don't need to press it down real hard. And I want her to still have a nice old nasty piece. Now, I used to work for MAC Makeup. I sure did. So when I color faces and stuff, I think Taylor Made is a makeup artist and also a hairstylist. So she's used to that. But I'm very particular when it comes to the eyes, the eyeliner, the lips and stuff. I think a lot of makeup people that do hair colorists, hair or makeup, and even stylists and stuff. It's all about color theory and shit. You know, everybody's linked is art. Everybody's linked together. So I want to make her darker, and I want to use what color is it? Is this black again? Oh, this natural brown. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna go in. But I want her to have a rich mocha color. I'm gonna have to come in with some golden yellow. You know what? Let me put some yellow down first. Let me do this. Y'all know yellow is my color. Yellow is my go-to color because yellow really helps out. It brings out some color. So I'm gonna put some yellow down. This is just regular yellow. Where I want it to be kind of rich looking. I'm gonna put some yellow and some red down before I put down the darker color. We're gonna see what happened. What had happened was we're gonna see. And I'm not scratching down hard. So just put a little bit right here. We're gonna see what we get. Limited palette, y'all. Limited palette. So we're gonna put that down. Then we got a little red. Is this red? a scarlet. Scarlet down. I'm not gonna put the scarlet down in the darker part, but just over the lighter part that I haven't colored in. Then I'll put some darker color down. Let's see what we gonna get. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put a little bit more yellow. I love yellow. That's my signature color to use, yellow. And if you see people use more yellow, just say, I know yellow is good. I didn't invent this, but I don't see a lot of people using, because a lot of people, they get their colors that they like, and you just find what color you like. And yellow is my color. I always start my pages with yellow. So if yellow is not your color, maybe red or pink. Okay, now we got enough of that down. Let me show you what it looks like with just the yellows and the reds that I put in there. Okay, so now we're gonna go with a darker color and go over those. Let's see. But we gotta go low and slow. I think it's so bright in here. It doesn't. Y'all not gonna be able to see how dark this. Might not look dark, but it's darker. It's darkening up. I'm just gonna have to just keep working this. It's a layering pencil. It's not a smoosh pencil. It's smoosh. I don't even know what that is. That's on the other side. I am getting I'm getting something in the mail today. I can't think of what it is though. It's not a book. She's getting darker. Hey Kim, how you doing? I'm babysitting for till what one? What time is it? Till 1 o'clock. The parents had to go to the Sam's Club and, uh, do some errands. But the little ones are getting so big, they're fine. But I still, the little baby one, he's doing some stuff. He dropped something. I don't know what he dropped. I heard it fall. Guess I'll find out after they leave. I think something might be broken. I don't know. I heard it. But when I went in the room and asked what happened, everybody looked like they didn't know what was going on. The oldest one are doing homework, so they're not really watching him. He wanted to be in here with me, but I can't have any noises and stuff like that. So I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, you got my kids on the YouTube." Oh, I ain't got nobody's kids on the YouTube. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. I feel like I want to come in with some Prismacolor. Oh, y'all don't even see how that is. Ugh. Hold on. Where's the other lady? Okay, they still kind of. I feel like I need a Prismacolor. Hold on, let me do another pencil. I need a smusher. I do. I need a smusher. Let's see. That's the Chroma Flows. This is Raisin. Raisin is a pretty color to use. Uh, she might not be chocolate like I want her to be. But I'm just gonna use. See, these are different. They're drawing pencils, and they're not really meant for coloring. And I can't even see what names are on these Karron Dash things. The Luminous. They're pretty though, but you can't read it. They did bad packaging with those because you can't see what the color name is. I'm gonna throw a little bit of raisin on here and see if I can. Hold on, let me put some up on here. See, because I wanted to make her like this kind of color. See, this is a Prismacolor: espresso, dark brown chocolate, and sienna brown. Baby, you get your skin tone together, and I need to start using that more. It's the skin tones. I need to actually swatch these out so you can see what they look like when you want to get a particular skin tone color. So yeah, I'm putting this over top of the other pencils. It's giving me what I need. And this is the Chroma Flow. Now, everybody doesn't have to color melanated people like me. I'm color melanated people because when I was a little girl, I didn't have no choices. Color melanated people because they didn't have melanated people in the coloring books and they didn't provide us with the colors. But now that they have it, that's what I'm doing. I ain't being racist or nothing. I think I explained that before, but just in case you all knew. No, we didn't have any. We had to use black and brown and stuff, child. And then the people would be European facial shapes, but we like to color what we are. And there's nothing wrong with it. Now I do color regular folks. Look, regular folks. I do color people. When I color a people, somebody that has already drawn something, I try to color it into how it looks like the people look. I like to color realistically, even though I know it's coloring. It doesn't matter to me. I go by more the facial features and the shape of the noses and the mouths and stuff like that. But that's just a guide, and then what they have on. So it just depends what they got on. But certain artists, they draw, and to draw a particular ethnicity, and that's what I like about real art, real artists. Oh, I can't stand that AI stuff sometimes. I'll color it. Some of it I like, but when I really want to color, I take this more seriously than coloring an AI picture. Because somebody took the time to draw this. This is art. Y'all get what I mean? I'm gonna stop saying what I'm saying, but y'all know I'm not taking away from any culture or race. And then we're all human race, so I don't even know why that's even a big deal sometimes. But I like to see some of the people that are talented out here with doing these videos to do people of different races. Everybody's not white. Y'all can color other people, Asian people, Native American, and different cultures. Like the Europeans, some of them have different nose shapes and stuff. Everybody is not like Farrah Fawcett. There we go. I said it. But I don't want to just sit here and only color melanated people either. I want to color a whole bunch of people. Hold on, let me put this down. Here, go over what I. Yeah, so I want to color. I want to be an equal opportunity colorist. But I like my specialty is coloring green people, so I don't even know. What does that mean? Here, I'll color somebody green so daggone fast. I love coloring green people. Green skin, baby. I can do green skin all day long, and I have not seen not one person that's green. But I like coloring green people. Mhm. I definitely made her darker with this right here, this raisin, and I can do the bottom part. I got to get out of here because I got to get kids ready to be leaving. I got to see what somebody dropped. So I made her a little bit darker. I still got to work on it, but this chroma flows, baby, they give you everything. And if y'all want to see somebody that uses chroma flows really well, check out Queen of Flannel. Oh my goodness, she is so good with these chroma flows. And she even has the extended set of them. So before you all go out and buy all those expensive pencils, go check her out. I'm gonna tell you, you will have a good time watching her. She's very pleasant sounding and very talented. Now we did. Miss Bubbles did show her seams, her stitching in the dark fairies. So I'll be interested to see if Queen of Flannels knows that that book is stitched and not just glued, or it might be both. So I'll be interested because we were having a conversation. This doesn't go in here. We were having a conversation about European books, UK books, and US books. I'm gonna keep these two out because. Hold on. Do I have space? Okay. What I'm gonna do is move these to the end, so when I come back, I won't have to dig for them. Yeah. So, all right. So that's that. With coloring two pages at the same time while you have the same kind of mindset. Now, this one it will be a lot more darker, and then she'll be a little bit lighter or more melanated, but not as much different. And it's not perfect, y'all. I'm still trying to practice. But both of these pictures are by Christine Dash. Let me take this off. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Oh, look at y'all. Okay, Taylor. I'll be back home around then, Kim. After you ate, you had this itis. Oh, I know, right? The food sleepy. Okay, she can come on in a little bit. Going to come on in a little bit, probably around 2. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, by then I'd have everybody out the house. We go see what somebody broke, so when their parents come up here, I can tell them how much they got to pay. I don't know. It's something broke, and when I went in there, everybody looked like they was innocent. They sure did look innocent. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you so much for watching my video as I babysit.